I want to get back to domestic politics now, and joining us now is the Liberal member for Flinders, Zoe McKenzie. Zoe, you holed up at home in the campaign with COVID. That's a cruel blow, but it worked for Albo last time.
Well, at least it's this week, Chris, not next week. So next week, and hopefully for Anzac Day, in fact, I'll be out and about. Anzac Day is one of the most important days in my electorate, starting at 4:30 in the morning, and it's a beautiful, beautiful day. So I hope I'll start testing again tomorrow morning. Hopefully I have a couple of negatives before I go out on Friday. Fingers crossed.
We keep talking about the lack of engagement from voters in this campaign. Have you noticed that? And therefore, do you think yet again the debate tonight is a chance for Peter Dutton to try and energise the debate, the campaign?
I'm thrilled that there have been 3 debates. I think it's really important. So obviously we've had the first one on Sky, the second one on the ABC, and tonight on Free to Air on Channel 9. So it's a really important time for people, now that they're more focused on the election and the fact that it's just a couple of days away now, to look at both of them and make a decision about who they think is the right leader given the various conflicts and challenges that we face, whether it's economically, geopolitically or strategically. Australia has many challenges ahead. Australia faces a debt avalanche, and tonight the Australian people get to look at the leaders and make a decision as to who's the right man to lead us through the next 3 years.
The latest news poll analysis shows the real downturn for the coalition has come from women. You've lost the female vote. It's drifted away from the coalition over the past month. What do you put that down to? Is it the work from home stuff up?
Look, I'm not sure. Interestingly, down here on the peninsula, so many of my small businesses are actually run by women. So those small business policies are really, really well received in particular. You know, I often look at what the engagement is on my Facebook page. In relation to things like the excise and the ute taxes, I'm getting as much interest and positive response from women as I am from men. So to my mind, at least here on the peninsula, I don't see that turn away by women. So I'm interested to see whether those results actually bear themselves out at the election.
All right, 2 quick things I want to get a reaction to you from you on. One is, I mentioned last night that the Trumpet of Patriots candidate in your seat, his name is Jason Smart. He's reacted against the party, against Clive Palmer, because they're preferencing a Teal independent rather than you, the coalition. He's saying that he's throwing his support behind One Nation now, who will preference you. What do you think about his effort? You'd be pleased about that, wouldn't you? But it probably speaks to the broader preferencing arrangements of the Trumpet of Patriots across the country.
Yes, I was quite surprised when I woke up to his press release. It's worth reading. It's one of those press releases that are definitely worth reading in Australian politics, may I say. And he was very clear about what he wanted to see. He wanted to see a change for this country. He wanted to see the end of the Albanese government, and you can't blame him. And so he was saying he was going to move away from the Palmer How to Vote card and indeed to collaborate, I think, with the One Nation candidate down here in Flinders. So we'll see where that lands. Obviously a mad scrabble for people to rewrite their How to Vote cards, but we'll see where it lands in coming days and on election day itself.
Yeah, well, good on him, honestly. I mean, I wouldn't have, the idea of voting for Trumpet of Patriots is sort of beyond me.